greatest burden, dear people, is to get you to see the need to follow the road of independence until you establish for yourself independent leadership. What do I mean by independent leadership? You must establish for yourself in the field of education your own identity, your own contributions, your own leadership, and that will be dignity for you and me in the field of education. You must establish that in the field of science, philosophy, government, religion, culture, everywhere. You must establish for yourself representative leadership. Representative leadership means that if the Irish show his leader, you got yours. Yes, that's what we mean. You have to be able to, when the Irish say, this is our leader in science, you have to be saying, they have to say that this Italian man, this is our leader in science. If the Italians say, this is our leader in politics, you have to be saying, this is his Italian woman, our Italian man, that's our leader in politics. Oh, yes. If they say, here's our leader in religion, this is a great theologian, he's a great theologian in religion, you have to say, here is our great theologian in religion. Oh, yes. They say, here's our great psychologist, here's our great social psychologist. You have to be able to say, here's ours. They say, here's our great economist. He came up with a theory for the government to help the government get out of a problem they were in the second quarter last year. You have to say, and here's our Italian economist, and he came up with a great theory this year, and he helped get out of the third quarter. You have to have representative leadership. To have that, you have to have independent vision. Independent vision. Those who have the vision of others, they follow others. You have to have a vision of your own. Oh, we can't have that in America. This is the best place to have it, America. This is the only nation in the world that allow ethnic groups to have their own individual mind. You're entitled to have your ethnic identity in America. You're entitled to have your ethnic goals in America. You're entitled to have an independent effort in America. You don't have to join others. You can have an independent effort in America. Don't you know most of the great breakthroughs, most of the great achievements have come from independent individual effort in America? Yes. Wake up. We can't give up the hopes and aspirations of our ancestors. They didn't just want to become a drop of water in the bucket. They wanted to become the bucket. They wanted to hold water. Yes. We don't want to just blend in with everybody else. That's how come we can't find a comfortable place in this world. And don't you know that's a fact of our life? We can't find a comfortable place in this world. No matter how much progress we make individually or as a group, we cannot find a comfortable place in this world. And it's because we have not learned yet that we have an individual identity in this world. And we have to establish our individuality. Our comfort will be in our own identity. Aren't there Chinese in this country? Mexicans, American Indians, Russians, Polish, and don't they have their own personality? The Polish has a Polish personality, the Irish, Irish personality, the Italians, the Italian personality. And our leaders have given us those silly minds that we're supposed to have American personality. There's no such thing as American personality. It's a blend of ethnic personalities that make up American personality. We want to be what God intended us to be. We don't want to give up the ancestry and become merged in with Caucasian identity so thoroughly that ancestors' identity can't be found. No, we don't want that. Our religion don't ask us to get rid of our own individuality or to get rid of our own ethnic identity. Our religion only asks us to conform to the universal design that's on everybody. But we don't have to give up our identity as a people. Can't you see that God, over the centuries, He has been really forming identity for us? That's what you got to wake up to. You have to wake up to see that God, over the centuries, have been forming identity for us. And not knowing how to bring the mind along the path of freedom with the Spirit, we have allowed our mind to blend in with the mind of the Caucasian people. And actually, that's impossible. You can't become me by wanting to be me. You can imitate me and look like a fool. You can only be you. So let the white man be the white man and let us be Bilalians. Or African American, whatever you want to call yourself, as long as it identifies with something unique and something ourselves, something uniquely us. That's what we want. Brothers and sisters, growing up is a big job. Life is a heavy burden, and growing up is a big job. But a big people, I mean a people with big hope, you're only as big as your aspirations. A people with big hopes, brother, they can carry the burden of life. Oh, yeah. And they can meet the challenge of growth. Growth is a challenge, but we are going to grow. Allah has given us life, and Allah will give us growth. I'm talking about mental growth. Mental growth. Our minds have to grow.